guys, Submoto here. So first of all, let me tell you all that I've been out traveling, and for that reason I wasn't able to take part in something called the Magic Carpet Festival, which was taking place in Copenhagen. The Magic Carpet Festival was a 3-day festival with motorcycles, but my friends, my buddies, Klaus and Alexander and all those guys, and Johnny, and they made it. So so yeah, so if I'd been there I would have vlogged, but since I wasn't, what I did with their permission, naturally, I posted some pictures on my Facebook page. So if you go to Facebook and find me on Facebook, just write Submoto, you'll see that I posted a bunch of pictures from the Magic Carpet Festival. And yeah, awesome pictures. They had like a tracker day, like on a dirt track, and they had a bunch of like all the old trackers, like street trackers and dirt trackers that they had. Also, what I wanted to talk about was what I've been dreaming about lately. And I do a oh crap! Oh, there's always that hole. I keep on forgetting it. So here's the thing. I have, as y'all know, the Yamaha SR 250cc, which I have built into a street tracker. And I have this Suzuki GS 550, which I had built into a cafe racer. The thing with the SR, the Yamaha SR, is that bike doesn't give a crap. It's got one cylinder, one carburetor, nothing ever goes wrong with it. And if it does, which it hasn't, you know, I could just, it's an easy fix. It doesn't need to be synchronized because it only has one cylinder. So, you know, I've completely fallen in love with my SR. The only problem with the SR is that it's a 250. And now bear in mind, 250s are great bikes, especially in the city. But I want a bike that has that extra power. I want to have something that I can like take for longer rides. And the cafe racer, this one anyway, has like a really small tank, so I don't get, you know, first of all I don't get that much gas mileage on it, but you know, when tank has like 7, well, it has 9 liters, but I can use 7 of them because it needs pressure. You know, so I was looking at different bikes, and as you all know, I've been looking at the I looked at the Moto Guzzi V7, and you know, if that bike, and I know I kind of dissed it in my my review of the V7, and that wasn't the intention at all. The V7 is a great bike. It was just not right for me, if that makes any sense. And in essence, you know, that bike is a $30,000 bike here. If I could get a V7 for like $7,000 or $8,000, like I know a lot of y'all have, or some of y'all have, you know, I'd pick it up in a heartbeat. There's no doubt about it. I'm just not going to pay $30,000 for a V7 that only has like 48 horsepower and felt kind of top heavy. And you know, for that kind of money, I want perfection. So another bike I was looking at was the was the Triumph Bonneville T100, or the Triumph Thruxton, and see if I could make a build out of that, and make a tracker, like a street tracker out of them. And I've seen some really awesome examples. Like, check these bikes out, like this one, and that kind, you know, kind of with the brat style seat, and you know, perfect, not too high, not too low, tracker bars on there, and that's kind of what I was looking for. But hey, guess what? If you want to get a Triumph Bonneville T100 in this place, it costs about $20,000-$30,000. I could get it for almost no money in Germany, you know, in Sweden, all the neighboring countries, every European country basically. They cost about, what, $8,000 maybe? $7,000-$8,000. which is a fair price for a Thruxton or a Bonneville, but again, you know, I don't want to spend that kind of money. So until the day I move to a place where they don't rip you off in taxes, then I'm starting to look at a different bike. And the whole point is that I've fallen in love with my my SR bike, but I want something bigger. So I was looking at the SR 500, and I know there's the SR 400, which is a 2014 model, but guess what? It costs tons of money too here. So so I've been looking at older SR 500 bikes, because I figured if they do a breakdown, it'll be easier to fix, and you know, just understanding the fact that okay, if I get an older bike, it's gonna break down. So anyway, yeah, so that's just me looking the hard facts in the eyes, and then just saying, all right, it will break down, and when it does, I want to have something I can fix easy myself. And I noticed that you know, the seat that I have on my GS, it's from a company called Motovlog, like handmade seats. The seat on my SR, I had a buddy made that for me, and I saw that an SR. Check this model out. You know, enough blah blah. Look at this. He has pretty much the same seat that I have on my GS, but on an SR. And I just thought it looked awesome, actually. I like that a lot. So you know, so I might think of doing that, like getting another one of those seats that I have on this bike, and putting that on an SR instead. And to tell the truth, it looks awesome as a cafe racer. It does. It looks really awesome as a cafe racer. So, you know, I may want to do like I was even considering like doing like a 50-50 thing, like not a real cafe racer, but not a real tracker either. So like high clip-on bars. And I came across this bike. Check this one out. So, you know, in all, the SR is just so versatile. It's just so easy to build on, and have different seats on there, and you know, you can change out the tank real easy, and just everything about the SR is just easy. It doesn't have a lot of power. That's the only thing. It really does not have a lot of power. I think it has like 27 horsepower. But if I want power, I've got this one. You know, 50 odd horsepower, 57 I think. And that's not a lot of power, but for a cafe racer, it's okay. Anyway, let me know what you think. I've completely fallen in love with the idea, but I'm not sure yet. So we'll see. I may also just decide to hold off and wait till the day I either become a millionaire, or you know, when my albums go platinum, and sub stereo for the win, or I just wait till I move to a different country and not have to pay the taxes. Or a third option, that they actually change the laws here, so you don't have to pay out the butt in taxes for cars and motorcycles. So anyway, that's just me dreaming, and I figured I'd share my thoughts with you and see what you think. So remember to subscribe and ride, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.